Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out Candace Owens as she reacts to Carlee Russel gets 1 year for snatching her own wig. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Carlee Russel, you guys, finally I can cover her again. Carlee Russel, my life, the air that I breathe. She's back in the news. I think about her at least once a day. Funny. When I'm putting my kids to bed, I just think, where was Carlee Russel during those 48 hours when she went missing? Now, to jog your memory about Carlee Russel, obviously, if you watch this show, you know everything about her. I was the Nancy Grace of the Carlee Russel story. She was the 25-year-old Alabama young woman who just hoaxed us, hoaxed all of America, went missing, snatched her own wig on the side of the road, called the cops and said that she saw a little toddler walking like Tommy Pickles in a shirt and a pamper, and then she just disappeared. And so the whole world was looking for her. And then it turned up that she disappeared herself. Well, let me jog your memory with the 911 call that Carlee Russel herself initiated on the side of the road. Take a listen.
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 459 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the Hoover Met, like to get off by the Hoover Met.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like toward Tuscaloosa or toward 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay, and was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
So you get it. Carlee Russel saw a naked baby on the side of the road. She pulled over to help this baby. And then what transpired next was essentially her Mercedes was found. It was with the blinkers still on. Her wig was on the side of the road. Her phone was still there. Her purse was still there. And Carlee Russel, we assumed, disappeared in the woods. Then she reappeared 2 days later on foot at her parents' home, at her parents' residence. And she had some cash in her sock, which is, weird that her abductors didn't take the cash, but they were interested in just having a fun time with her. Then she told the police a story, which was very sad. There was a man with orange hair who took her into a truck, I believe. It was a truck at the time, and he had a woman with her. The story ended with the woman playing with her hair and feeding her Cheetos or feeding her Cheez-Its. And Carlee was lucky to have somehow escaped on foot after being fed these Cheez-Its and having her hair played with. So disrespectful. Her real hair, by the way, because remember the wig was on the side of the road. It's unbelievable. And people started asking questions about whether it was real. I was one of those people I got shouted at because how dare you not believe what Black women go through and experience on a day-to-day basis. Carlee Russel was not telling the truth. Actually, it ended up to be a hoax. Perhaps people are alleging because she wanted to get back at her ex-boyfriend who was cheating on her with a stripper. It got very love and hip hop. I stopped following that portion, but I did not stop following and thinking about the fact that America deserves answers. Where was Carlee Russel for those 48 hours that she was missing if she was not with a bad orange-haired man in the woods being fed cheese? Where was she? We still don't know, and that's why I think about it every single day. But here is the update that I can give you in the Carlee Russel story. Shockingly, despite her parents first doing the rounds saying that it did happen and then kind of having to retract their statements in the media because it didn't happen, Carlee Russel entered in a plea of not guilty when she was charged with 2 misdemeanor charges of lying to the cops about seeing a child on the highway and being abducted. Stunningly, she pled not guilty to this. I guess maybe there is still a toddler at large. But of course, they came back and they found her guilty. That's the update of faking her disappearance and wasting police time. She is being fined $18,000. And also a judge is suggesting that she spend 1 year behind bars. Now, I want to be very clear. If Carlee Russel goes to prison for 1 year, I will be on the visitor logs. I will be seeing her probably daily. I'll probably at least see her once a week because I feel attached to the story. I feel attached to Carlee. Carlee feels like she's my cousin, the way that I've been covering the story. So Carlee, I want you to know that if they put you behind bars for 1 year, I am going to visit you and I'm going to bring you things. I will bring you candy. because I need to talk to you. I need to understand where you were 40 hours. I will give you anything. Please come on this show. We are begging. I will pay the $18,000 fine if you sit down with me and give me a one-on-one on where you were for the 48 hours. I mean that. Take it to the bank, Carlee Russel. $18K in your bank account. Just talk to me on this show about where the heck you were for 48 hours. America deserves to know.
Of course.
Well, you guys, I think it's fair. I think absolutely people that would do something like this horrendous, having the entire nation, the FBI, the amount of political and financial resources that were used, having the FBI get involved, everybody in the world tweeting, looking for her to return home, only to discover that
it was all
she just was playing a game because she was upset with her ex-boyfriend. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, she's got to spend a little bit of time in prison. We will continue to update you on that story, as well as whether or not Carlee Russel, my new cousin, hits me back and lets me pay that $18K for her so that she comes on the show. Would be amazing. We would break the internet, Carlee Russel. Let's break the internet, Carlee Russel. Speaking of people that want to break the internet, well, one manner, of course, is always to be exceptionally pornographic. I talk about pornography on this show a lot. And really, I talk about the desensitization that we've had to pornography, it's all around us. It's people in ads holding a Gucci bag half naked. Why? Why do we need soft core porn in order to convince me to buy this purse? And we don't react to that anymore. And I gave you guys an example in the past of something that has been very disturbing to me. It's a trend that I see that's happening, which is incest. Incest being used to sell products. I gave you the example of the Kardashians, who I believe are the genesis of this trend. The sisters suddenly posed with their crotches together, trying to sell you a lipstick. I mean, what is that? And I've talked about how I think inevitably we are going to be having a conversation with people that want to make pedophilia okay. It is creepy. Never in a million years would I ever pose or be anywhere near my sister's crotch. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And yet somehow, for whatever reason, you say, oh, that's just the Kardashians. They're overtly sexual, so it's totally fine to see this on my Instagram. No, you are seeing incest that is being used, an incestuous relationship that is being implied and used to then sell a product. Well, other people are getting in on this. We talked about Heidi Klum in the past, who did a lingerie ad with her daughter right when she turned 18, completely unnecessary. Well, Denise Richards, if you remember her, she was formerly with Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen and her had a child named Sammy Sheen, and both of them are now on OnlyFans, and now they're talking about doing a collaboration. This is a question that Denise Richards sent out to her audience. Should my mini-me, Sammy Sheen, and I do another collaboration soon? Oh, a collaboration, a mommy and daughter collaboration on OnlyFans, an overtly sexual site, which Denise is garnering a lot of money from. And she has been very supportive of her daughter's career on OnlyFans. Her daughter has come right out and said, this is what I want to do with my life. Obviously, Charlie Sheen has come out and said that he doesn't want his daughter doing this, but of course he feels like he can say nothing about it. And he's correct. That is accurate, because Charlie Sheen is Charlie Sheen. So the question is, what chance did this young woman have in life? She has a mom that is on OnlyFans, a mom who has allegedly had a lesbian affair while she has been on a Real Housewives franchise. This is being alleged by the person she had the affair with, allegedly, Brandi Glanville. And she also had a father who gave us some of the most legendary clips ever as a drug addict. Just jogging your memory, here is Charlie Sheen on Good Morning America back in 2011. Take a listen.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs.
The last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive.
What are we talking about? How much?
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
How do you survive that?
Because I'm me.
Okay. I'm sorry to laugh at that. Nobody should laugh at that. But he's given us a lot. He said he had tiger blood. This is how he survived the drug addiction, because he's him. And Charlie Sheen was really on one for a while back in 2011. I hope he has since calmed down. But I'm just using that interview to point to the fact that we can't be absolutely shocked that Sammy Sheen has turned out this way when she has unfortunately come from a completely unstable family. Going back to the importance of family is really just kind of being a theme on this show over and over again, talking about what happens when people don't have two stable parents to raise them. Well, unfortunately, this is the circumstance, and Pay attention to this because it's happening more and more in the media. People pretend that it's okay. They run headlines. They say it's absolutely fine if a mommy and a daughter want to wear lingerie next to each other. This is already the desensitizing of incest that is happening right now in America today, which, you know, unfortunately, is a predilection that I have that is turning out to be correct. All right, guys, if you like this video, you are definitely going to love the full episode even more. You can find it by clicking right here.
Getting 1 year to serve in jail, do you think she should have gotten lesser or should have gotten more than a year? Candace Owens was pretty funny with this narration and I enjoyed every bit of it. And what do you guys think about what Candace Owens said about paying off the $18,000? Do you think Carlee Russel might eventually change her mind and grant Candace a request? Because there are so many people who are eager to know where she was for that 48 hours that she was supposedly missing. Let me know your thoughts about this one. I really had fun reacting to Candace Owens. If you guys totally enjoyed watching, give this video a massive thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.